Hi, my name is Vladimir. I'm from El Salvador, Central America, and I perform music from the Native Americans. That include the South, Central, and North America. Yeah, I play with a Peruvian friend called Gary Garamendi. We've been playing with him for 10 or 15 years now, 10 to 12 years, more or less. Okay, the name of the band is El Condor. It's a big bear from Peru. The idea that we recollect from the Condor is because we travel in different parts of the world, we kind of flying and bringing our culture to other people of the world. I'm very proud of where I come from and from the roots that the heritage that my ancestors give us. For example, the Mayas in El Salvador. Mayas incorporate part of Mexico, Guatemala, but also the sound from Peru, using the pan pipe, using the quena, big instruments, and different, we'll say, natural sounds that simulate the nature, and that contact with the nature, with the spirit, is something that touch my feelings and other people's feelings. It's something that attract me. Also, the music from the North American civilization, natives, is something that connects the whole America. It's something that I would say touch the spirit in the same level. And my ancestor believed that in the Pachamama is Mother Earth, and we need to have a connection with Mother Earth and live in harmony with nature, because we are part of nature. Sometimes we kind of single our humans, we single ourselves out as in the material world. We need to do this as we're not part of the nature, but we are part of the nature. We eat from the land. We have our resources from the land, and everything that Mother Land provides to us is something very important. Sometimes we forget about these aspects. Yeah, we play pan pipes, and some of them they are very long, and they have very deep sounds that when you play it, you can simulate a thunder. Also, we play the rain stick that simulate the rain. We in our costume as well, we wear feathers simulating the air. So it's simulating all the elements that we have that produce life. It produces all the world we have. I play the pan pipes. I play the quena. That is like long flutes. There is different sizes as well. I play charango. I play guitar. Charango is a small guitar from Peru. I play guitar. I play a little bit of the drums as well. Basically, from this kind of music, I play that also. I play other instruments as well, but related to what we do, that's the main instruments. I learned to play in my country. I started when I was 13 years old. Casually, we were playing football, and the ball was hitting this garage door, and these people from inside the garage, they were rehearsing inside the garage. So they invite us to come in, and they show us this exotic instrument, the pan pipe, the quena, and the way that they were playing. It was so interesting. For us, it was amazing because was very unfamiliar to us. So they decide to give us some instruments, and we were like in the park, we're going everywhere trying to produce the sounds. And then when they saw that our interest, they say, okay, we're going to train you to become one of a young version of our band. So that the band called Nacascol, that is the name of a tree in El Salvador, and they call us the Nacascol projection. So meaning that when if for whatever reason they split up, the kids were going to take over with the name, and exactly that happened. So we were happy because we were playing in our schools, we were playing in any events. We were so happy, trying to take advantage. If somebody invites us, we go there. Sometimes just for a drink or for a cake or whatever, but we were enjoying playing for everyone. We feel part of something special. Yeah, I have few original songs. But how can I say? I recorded in a way that I didn't like it, because how explain? When I recorded, I was using like electronic sounds, and then after a while, I didn't feel the energy of a human actually playing the instrument. So the recordings are there, but I'm not happy with. It could be better with real musicians. It would sound very good. Yeah, the influence that I have is salsa. I listen to lots of salsa music, and I like to play like campanas, maracas. That's what I was saying before, that in this gender I was playing this, but I also play campana, maracas, and what else? Clave. I like to sing as well. I think part of the Cuban creativity, I think is part of the influence, a part of my mom used to listen to the trios, and when I was little, I used to love hear the requinto, how the requinto playing the trios. Also, my sister used to like rock in Spanish, and influence a lot the way that they create the music, the chords that they use, the power chords. My friends also like cumbia. The majority of people in Latin America like cumbia, and I like the traditional flavor, a very Latin American style that I think represent a lot Latin America. And I would say when I study in the music school as well, all my teachers used to play in the symphonic orchestra, so I was influenced by classical music. I think because the changes in the technology changes and the likings of the audience, we find it quite difficult to a very small window to continue doing, because, for example, before I was able to live from the music. Now I have to put music as my second job, because it wouldn't be possible to make a living out of that. So the more limitations we have, it will be harder and harder to continue. When we were talking before, we were mentioned about, when I was talking to you before, we were talking about how difficult it is to have a living with the music. So we have to have different other jobs, and also this is the thing. Now I'm doing music for the love of music, for the passion of music. I see myself in my little studio that I have, playing the guitar on my own, and I'm thinking that I need to share this with somebody else. So now I'm not thinking more about the money aspect. I'm thinking more about pleasing my spirit, and I feel so much weight off my shoulder, because before it was like sometimes stressful times when you try to get gigs, when you try to make a living. It's lots of work, and basically now, because I feel I don't have to worry about money, I just do it because I love to do it.